Okay, we're gonna make some cheesy breadsticks. We're gonna make it really easy. We're gonna use puff pastry sheets as the breading. I've got 3/4 cup to a cup of cheese, shredded cheese that we did fresh just now. This is mild cheddar, but if you like other shredded cheeses, go ahead and use them.
Or 3 ounces.
Yeah, 3 ounces. That's right, we're precise.
Ha.
I've got Rainy Special seasoned salt here. It's got, what's it got in it? I forgot.
Purple basil, chives, rosemary, and parsley.
Okay.
They are all fresh herbs from my friend's garden.
Some red cayenne pepper, some fresh cracked pepper, and some Worcestershire sauce. That is how I'm saying it because I've heard so many ways of saying this, but see, you know what it is, okay? You don't even need that much of it. You need like a teaspoon for this recipe.
Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Yay!
Alright, so to make the filling for your cheesy breadsticks, it's going to be just a couple sprinkles of the red pepper. Not too much, because if you make it too much, it's going to throw off the flavor. And a little bit of the salt. Smells really good. Can you guys smell this? Some pepper. I'm not really measuring because really you don't really need to measure. You can just eyeball it. Little this, little that. And just a little bit of the Worcestershire.
Hey, you know what would be really good in here?
What?
Chives.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Look, chives!
And a couple tablespoons of chives. We put fresh chives in there. You can put dry if you'd like.
That smells good.
Wait, I just used my hand and I just took some flour out of the thing and put it on this board. And then you have to rub some on this rolling pin so that it doesn't stick to it. I'm going to open this up. And these have 2 pastry things in here. We're going to separate it. One will be the top, one will be the bottom. There should be a little piece of cardboard in between to separate them. You're going to want to open one up. And these come frozen in the freezer section by like the pie shells and things like that. Open it up. You can take them out and so they become unfrozen, but don't let them thaw too much because then it'll be really hard to manage with it. So these are still just a little frozen, they're still a little cold. And we're going to roll this out a little bit. Flip it around and flip it over. Feel the flour on there, kind of dust it off to the edge. So we can use it on our other one. And I'm going to put this on the pan because I gotta roll out the other one to put on top. I'm just using this because this is what we have, but you can use a sheet, like a cookie sheet pan or whatever. Okay, set this over here. the other one. It's starting to become a little more sticky because it's a little more thawed. And if it's too sticky for you, put it back in the freezer for a bit. That way you can manage with it and pull it apart. I'm having a hard time because I left it out just a little bit too long, but not that much longer. Might tear a hole in this. There we go. Come on. There we go. No, I don't know. Oh. Okay. So roll it out again. Don't let it roll up on you. And you flip it so you can kind of get it even. It's not going to be perfect. Okay. And this first one, we are going to take the cheese mixture and put it on there. I'm just going to spread it out. Not all the way to the edges, but close enough. And we're going to take it over here. Put the other piece on top. You can make it a little bit large, but that's okay. And kind of seal up the edges. It's a little hard because it's got flour on it. Doesn't want to seal. Actually, I'm just gonna roll the edges in on this one. I'm gonna cook it like this, and then we're gonna cut them.
At 350 for...
let's see, 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes, but you have to watch them when it starts to brown on the top. Then 15 minutes, and it got really, really puffy. It's a little golden on the top. We don't want to burn it because the pan's still warm, so it's going to still cook when you put it on top of your stove in the pan. Let's go. Okay, so we slid it off the board onto a cutting board, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it in half first with a pizza cutter because it's so puffy. The pizza cutter will cut right through and turn the board so that your cut is the other way. I'm going to cut it into strips.
Flaky.
Now, if you actually make this thinner, you can get more pieces out of it. But, you know, this is how this turned out. They're good cold or warm.
Some cheesy breadsticks. Oh my goodness, those look so good.
And you should probably roll them out thinner than what I did in the video. Make them kind of long. Put them on a cookie sheet.